It's Sunday, and you know what that means. What do we got on the show today?
I'm glad you asked, my friend, because we have no news segment. No news at all, because no
news is good news.
But we do have this. We have a joke of the week. We're going to talk about AFW Season 4 and our predictions for the championship matches that happened this weekend. And, of course, we do our always faithful, you can set your clocks to our predictions, brother, because we are really ever wrong. We're going to predict WrestleDream tonight, the pay-per-view from AEW. Woo! We got a full boat, dude.
I guess it's time to hit it.
Hit it!
Coming to you live from the FN Worldwide Media Studios, located in parts unknown.
It's the All Effin' Wrestling Show.
With your hosts, Canada Dry and the JFB.
Tell me how it's priced. Tell me if the item is for sale. And tell me.
Good morning, good afternoon. Hey, Moose, squirrel, be quiet. And good evening. If I don't know where you're from, it's one of those three, baby. I am, of course, the man of the hour, too sweet to miss hour. I'm the JFB, James from Boston.
And I am the patron saint of professional wrestling. I'm that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Canada effing dry, baby.
Ooh, yes, he is. So smooth. And, of course, we're joined by two very important people to AFW. They are our general managers. We are, of course, joined by a man who's so far overseas, you got to take a 13-hour flight just to get to him, my friend. He's from
Yorkshire Rose.
He is Harry Shorthose. Harry, how you doing, brother?
Doing well, James, and yourself?
I am doing fantastic. I got a crazy dog that keeps barking, but that's all right. He's a little pup, so we're gonna give him a short leash on this one.
Now, Harry is Jim Joe's assistant or associate GM,
Yep.
But he's going to be representing Wreckage for today only.
Yep, absolutely. And, of course, we are joined by, well, he's the greatest American hero. This man served his country. He is, of course, GM Joe. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm ready to talk some WrestleDream, some AFW predictions. You know, as the GM of Mayhem, like, it's just time to go out there and just show Wreckage who's boss.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. The JFB, he's on Wreckage. And I am the 24-karat gold, supreme master and ruler of the universe. One day, you might get me.
Now, Jim Joe, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
All right, so being that you were the Wreckage GM, is there any,
Mayhem GM.
No, last season.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Wreckage GM.
So being that you were the Wreckage GM last season, is there any, like letting go of the brand, or is it just screw it?
Oh, that was last season. We're on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Look, my only allegiance is to AFW, not to Mayhem or Wreckage.
That's
there you go. There you go. I mean, it's kind of weird. Dally has been the GM for Mayhem for what seems to be like 30 years. He's like the literal Vince McMahon, if you will, of AFW. I mean, this man has run the show and has been He's just been everything. But it's weird to see Dally on Wreckage as the general manager. It's just
Well, what it really was he's so good. No offense to you, Joe. He's so good. He wanted to elevate Wreckage. That's what his reasoning was.
Oh,
We'll see.
Damn.
No disrespect, but that's what his reasoning was.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's start our show.
Hold on.
Yeah. We're going to do it the casual way. We don't have the news this week, but we do have an amazing joke of the week, and that is brought to you by Lord Rich Southwood, the Perfection King. I don't know what his gimmick is this year, and I really don't care. He's not on my brand. Get out of here. But here is our joke of the week.
Hey, this is Bret the Hitman Hart. Every day, people are mocked because they feel that dad jokes are the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. That's messed up. I believe that no one should have to fight for their humor. It's okay to dad joke.
Hello, one and all in AFW. It is your Perfection King, Lord Rich Southwood, with your official joke of the week. Why do birds fly south in the winter? Because it's quicker than walking. Everyone enjoy WrestleDream tonight. Good luck on the first of the season of AFW Season 4, and we'll see everyone next week.
Oh, dear God. That was funny as hell.
That's pure Spock logic.
Yes.
It's quicker than walking.
Yeah. We got some comments really quick. Joe refuses to give post-match butt rubs like Dallas used to.
Yeah, don't forget that, okay?
Yeah, don't forget. That's could be not forgotten at all. And of course, Justin, Lafatron 5000, Dallas and Joe will be great GMs this year, like always. I think he's trying
We
to.
love us, Justin. We love us,
Jim,
Justin.
Joe,
He's always
you wanted
so
to-
positive.
Sorry, go ahead.
Justin is always so positive. I love it.
Yeah.
Joe Graham, you wanted to say something about someone's
Yes.
parent?
So, for everyone here who is really into AFW, one of our fellow predictors, Mr. Atlas, his father passed away on Friday. So I just ask that you all send out some heartfelt prayers to him. Whatever it is that you guys do, send positive vibes. It's a tough time for him. And like we say at the end of every show, we're here for you, and we just want you to know that.
All our love going out to you, Atlas.
You can do this, brother, Mr. Atlas. You got this. So,
Just to say Atlas is they, them.
yeah, absolutely. So let's go to our, well, you know what? We're going to go straight to the AFW predictions. I'm going to list them, and our GMs are going to predict them, who they think is going to be the overall winner. So before we get started with that, we do have a sponsor of this segment. Our sponsor is the Kill City Cup. Now, I could go ahead and talk about Kill City Cup for probably about 6 straight hours. I can go ad nauseum, and I have to a lot of people about Kill City Cup. But I'm going to show you what makes Kill City Cup.
Before you hit that video,
Yeah.
we have Kill City Cup star April Hunter.
Yeah.
Former NWO girl, former TNA star.
Yep.
She's on Wrestling with the Paranormal tomorrow.
Yeah. That is
And
good.
we're gonna talk to her about Kill City Cup. We're gonna talk to her about TNA and NWO, WCW.
Yeah.
But we're gonna show some paranormal videos and get a reaction. It's just gonna be a fun show.
That's going to be awesome. I like it. I love it. I'm tuning in to make sure you guys tune in. We'll remind you exactly when and where you can watch this. So here is the promo for Kill City Cup.
Welcome to the Kill City Cup.
Kill City Cup, man. We're talking about a combination of Mortal Kombat, Saw. I mean, it's just freaking bonkers. But you need to go watch it because that is where you are going to experience a one-of-a-kind wrestling experience. Kill City Cup, and our link is on the bottom in our comment section. So now we go to AFW.
I got the world by the balls.
So let's go with our first match. It's going to be for the limited. Let me try this again. For the Limitless Championship, Cash Doll against Mitch. I'm going to butcher his last name, but I'm going to go Burferer.
You guys want to try and say what his name is?
Burferer?
I thought it'd be like Beerferer or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Correct us in the comments. I'd have no idea. You know, English is like a fifth language to me. So at this point. So Yorkshire Rose, who do you see pulling out and winning the Limitless Championship?
Honestly, you can go either way, but I think possibly Cash Doll will just. I think they'll probably retain.
Yeah. Okay. GM Joe?
Yeah, first show of the new season. Want to go with Cash Doll for a massive retention.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
To me, Cash Doll makes the most sense. Sorry, Mitch. You're a bit of a stepping stone for Cash Doll.
Yeah. We got breaking news from Alex Haney. Alex Haney, who's very close to Hulk Hogan, says, did you know Hulk Hogan said the secret to his voluptuous, voluminous hair is a special shampoo made of a blend of unicorn tears and melted championship belts?
I mean, he may want to change that up because it ain't so voluminous anymore.
No, it's not, my friend.
Maybe it's the melted championship belts that really made Hogan go bald.
Yeah, I
Can't
think
see
so.
that helping.
Maybe that championship gold is what makes him so delusional too.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So let's go to our next match. It's going to be for technically it's called the North American Championship, but it's now called the Canadian Championship. It's the aggressive Canadian Blake Lister versus Pat Turner. Let's go with GM Joe first. GM Joe.
I think this one's got to go to the aggressive Canadian.
Yeah.
I think I can see him pulling it out. He's got this new attitude, this new way of thinking. I think he's gonna find a way to pull out the win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yorkshire Rose, your turn, my friend.
I still got to stick with my boy, aggressively Canadian. Can't be
How can you go
guessing anything other than a line win.
Yeah. How can you go against a fellow countryman? You just can't. Canadians stick together, and I'm sorry, Pat Turner, but I've taught him some really good Canadian moves. So he's gonna put in a submission tonight. I'm predicting.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He finished first on prediction league on points on the board last year, right?
No, that was Mike.
Mike. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, that was Mike. Hey, everybody, we're joined by my new dog. This is Squirrel. Squirrel, say hi and tell him sorry for barking all the time.
Now, do you still have a relationship with your old dogs?
No, I do not.
Don't see them on weekends?
No. Yeah, it's a very long story. Let's go to our AFW Tag Championships. We're talking about The Line versus Sweet Wind Music. You know what? I love Sweet Wind Music just because of the name. That's my predictions. I love Sweet Wind Music. Me and Bullet 2 Tony have faced them several times. Always been a great competition between the four of us. But Canada Dry, what are your thoughts? Who do you think takes
Okay, so who's in the line in this match?
Mike the Jetpack and Jordan Hacksaw Frame.
Okay. Oh, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
The Sweet Wind Music, they've got a good team. They've won multiple championships.
Yep.
This one can go either way. I'm going to go with Sweet Wind Music just because I like the name.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta. Yorkshire, Harry Rose. Or Harry
I can't go against my own faction.
That's fair.
This is probably going to be contender for match of the night.
Yeah.
But I have to go with my boys from the line, Mike the Jetpack and Hacksaw Jordan Frame.
Okay.
Now, Yorkshire Rose, do you think this is going to be a really close match?
Yeah, I do. I think Sweet Wind Music, they are one of the best tag teams AFW has ever seen. And I think they have a really decent shot, but I think boys can get the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. GM Joe, your thoughts, my friend?
I'm going with Sweetwind Music. Like Canada Dry said, they're real successful. They won the Effie for Tag Team of the Year last year. So
Now, I just want to remind people, if you want to call in and tell us why you are going to beat your opponent tonight, like I am going to put Noob in the sharpshooter tonight. Noob is gonna tap like a little noober that he is. And me and Natalia Markova are gonna go off into the sunset on Noob's horse.
On Noob's horse. I love it. Yeah, because it is a Markova on the pole match. And that is, I mean.
Now let's just say this is a cardboard cutout of Natalia Markova.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Not the real Markova.
Yes,
not
yes.
in the least. All right. So let's go to our next match.
He only wishes.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the effing Women's World Championship. We got Bree Mode versus CJ Moosey. And so my question to you, Yorkshire Rose, who takes the belt?
I know both of these ladies very well. You have to say Bree Mode, but I think Colleen CJ Moosey will put up a good fight. She always has help with her predictions from somebody that's done well. So I think it'll be close, but I think Bree will take it.
Yeah, absolutely. GM Joe, your thoughts, my friend?
yeah, I'm going with Bree Mode here. She has the big fight experience. Like, she's undefeated against males in AFW. I mean, what more can you say about it?
Yeah. I mean, she kicks ass, Mr. Canada effing Dry.
Okay, nothing against Bree Mode.
What happened to not going against fellow country people?
Well, I like moose.
A moose isn't that like the national animal?
Yeah.
Well, that's a beaver, but we love our moose up here in Canada. We love our moose. So I'm going with the moose, CJ Moosey.
Can we get a moose chant? Moose.
Let's go, moose.
I'm going to go with Bree Mode. I like Bree Mode. She has always been good to me, so I'm going to be good to her. I'm going to give her my prediction.
And just so you know, Bree Mode, me and you, we are going to have a match this season.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not letting you hide from me.
You're just picking on all the females this season, Aaron. First Elena.
Because I can. We are interchangeable now. We are equal opportunity league. It's going to be fun.
I thought you were going to say equal opportunity hater or something like that.
No, dude, honestly, Bree is one of the best and rightfully deserving of Hall of Fame. Yeah. So proud that she got in.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm coming for you, Bree Mode.
Yeah.
Also, buy a Bree Mode t-shirt.
Yeah. Please buy a Bree Mode t-shirt. Anyways, let's go to our AFW World Championship. It's interesting. The champion is, of course, someone who has joined our stage here. The Yorkshire Rose is taking on Andrew Brown.
Whoa.
So I'm going to leave Yorkshire Rose last. I'm going to go Canada Dry first. Canada Dry, who is your prediction for this AFW World?
This one is too close to call. I'm going to have to flip a coin or something. But like Andrew Brown, it's almost like he holds back.
Yeah.
Like he's not going full steam ahead. But when he does, he can beat anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm going to go with Yorkshire Rose because he's here on the show, and I'll tip my hat to him. So,
I mean, just be honest, Aaron. It's okay.
I think you're going to pull it. I think you're going to pull it off.
You don't have to be nice just because I'm here.
No, I think you're going to pull it off. I think you're going to do it. But if Andrew Brown puts everything into this, I could see it going the other way.
Yeah. GM Joe.
So, Mr. Yorkshire Rose here is my right-hand man, one of my top confidants. And I was fully prepared to pick him.
Yeah.
Until this morning when I saw Mr. Andrew Brown's promo. And it got me fired up. So no disrespect to you, Harry. But I think Andrew may pull it out this time. But
so you think he's going full steam?
Yeah.
I think that promo is him going to be doing it, yes.
Yeah.
That
But
was an
like,
epic promo.
but with
Steve.
that said, I expect Harry to be in the mix for this title all season long. So
I mean, here's the thing. I love Andrew. Me and him have gone back even towards FSGP. I mean, this guy has been a thorn in my side. He's been a pal by my side. I mean, I love him to death, but man, he does not have that killer instinct. He doesn't have the killer instinct like the Yorkshire Rose, and that's why I'm picking Rose, because he's got that killer instinct. He knows how to finish the job.
We have a call in.
Uh-oh.
Is it Andrew
from
Brown?
our
That would be good timing.
I mean,
our king is calling in.
yeah, the king is here. Alan Grady!
Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, Haney,
good. How are
good to
you?
see again, mate.
How are you doing?
So you have a match tonight at WrestleDream. Who are you facing?
I can't remember.
Look it up quickly. Come on, you gotta know who you're facing.
It doesn't really matter who I'm facing. You know me. It's always about just dealing with the situation at the time.
Yeah.
Are you going to give them the royal treatment?
Yeah, definitely. Going to put it.
Now, there's a rumor going around that you are bringing a can of RN Brew. I might not saying that with it right, and you're going to dump it on them after every match you win.
Well, I wouldn't waste a bottle. I wouldn't waste a bottle of Iron Brew or a can of Iron Brew on anybody, to be honest, because it's too good.
Well,
It's
maybe you can have like a wish version that you dump on them.
It's like the nectar of the gods.
Okay, real quick. Alex, you are facing Jeff Litwin tonight.
Yes.
Now you remember.
Oh no, he knows. He's just right. No, Alex Haney, the king, knows who he's facing.
I'm surprised Joe didn't know that off the top of his head, being his GM.
Yeah. We all know I'm going to win anyway. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, But obviously this season's going to be an interesting one. Yeah. What was it called? So looking forward to it.
Honestly, Jeff, I'm sorry, but the king is going to crown you tonight, and not in a good way.
You've been crowned. So, Alex, Mr. Haney, the king, Your Majesty, who do you see winning the AFW World's Championship between Harry Shorthose and, of course, Andrew Brown?
Well, I faced Harry twice last season, and he beat me twice. So I've got to go with Harry. But I know. What was it? Andrew's definitely a contender there, and what was it? Harry's got to be on top form for that one. Yeah. So, but I'll go with Harry for this first match of the season. I think. What was it? Harry's up for it a bit more.
But you also got to remember that Harry has the championship advantage.
Yeah,
he does not have to beat Andrew Brown. Andrew Brown has to beat him.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
but
true.
We also know at the beginning of the season there's certain elements that can't be done because nobody can make that challenge straight away. Well, there is one person, but what was it? Yeah. So the start of the season's a bit easier, I think, as we start to get into the season and we start to earn points and be able to sort of manipulate things, What was it? That's when it becomes really challenging. So we'll find out, I'm sure, going forward.
All right, we got that prediction. We're locking it in. Thank you very much, Mr. King, Your Majesty.
You're welcome. I might phone back in a bit.
Okay. Have a good night, Alex.
Yeah.
Bye.
I actually met Haney in London at All In.
Yes.
Only about a month ago now, I think, and he's actually a gentleman.
Yeah.
He's absolute and a lovely guy.
Yeah.
I just wish we saw more of that in AFW.
Well, you know what? That was his first nickname in AFW was the Scottish Gentleman.
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we got
the face, I presume.
We got some more calls. Should we wait? Should we let these guys?
Well, let's do our next match, and then we'll
Okay.
bring them in for the next.
The DTW Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We have one of my good friends, Austin Lee, taking on James King for the DTW Championship, a title that holds dear to my heart. I am a two-time DTW champion. I had multiple successful defenses. It's good to see it in the hands of Austin Lee. Canada Dry, you go first, my friend. Who are you picking?
Well, here's something interesting: is that this championship opportunity should have been mine.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be awarded this championship match. But the GMs and the assistant GMs, they thought they'd pull a good old prank on Canada Dry and pick him second to last. So that being said, I don't think that James King has a snowball's chance in hell of pulling this off against the 16-3 Austin Lee.
Yeah, I agree. Harry, what are your thoughts, my friend?
Yeah, look. By the way, the only reason, Aaron, it was supposed to be yours was because you kept asking us to pick you last. You kept saying, "Don't pick me, don't pick me."
Well, you know what? I probably would have been picked, and then I wouldn't have been picked last anyways.
I think when I was going to pick Haney, you were like, "You're not allowed to pick me." So you kept asking, so that's the only reason. I think you would have been. I'm surprised you weren't Joe's first pick, to be honest.
Yeah,
but that was
you know, it's fun. It's fun.
But yeah, I think it's hard to look past Austin Lee, to be honest.
But you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with it.
The foundation.
JB, we lost your video feed.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm trying to fix it right now as we speak.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and say I'm going to go with Austin Lee in this. I mean, James King to me is a little bit of an unknown commodity.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's enough to overcome Austin Lee, who's a veteran of this league.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I think we should take a call. I think we should ask. You know what? Actually, he has a match and he's on my list, but we're going to add him anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Michael Smith, the Pure Man.
Hey, I'll be right back.
What's up, Michael?
Hey, Michael.
Should we fast forward to his match then and just go with this?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. So we got Michael Smith. This is for the Pure Mayhem Championship. We got Michael Smith versus Trey J Styles.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
We're doing good, Michael. Man, you're taking on a legend. You're taking on a freaking legend.
I know. I know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My name is Michael Smith of the Foundation 2. We got two Michael Smiths here.
Got my shirt on too.
I got my shirt on too.
Here's the thing. Like I said in my promo, he's one of the best who's ever been in AFW, and I know that. Am I afraid of this match? Not really. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah.
See, I'm a Hall of Famer now.
Yeah.
Video promo giver of the year. Number 4 in the draft. Yes, I was a champion, so I had to go first because of that. But I truly believe that even if I wasn't a champion, I'd be up on them ranks. So all of his I saw his video, his promo. It was really good. It was a great promo.
Yeah.
He was saying all these numbers and all this stuff about like last seasons and other seasons in the past.
Yeah.
That's living in the past, though.
Yeah.
This is a new season. Everybody's 0-0 right now, so it's a fresh start for
You're
everybody.
saying you're picking Hinton to win, is what you're saying.
No, I'm picking him to. I'm picking it to be a great match.
Yeah,
Let's say this. I'll say this. If I lose this right here tonight, that just means that I have more opportunities to win other championships.
That's a good point.
There you go.
That's true. That is true. Canada Dry, man. Who do you see winning this match?
You know, I'm in a tough pickle here because Michael Smith, I can't really go against him too much, but Byron Hinton, Trey J Styles has been coming at me since season 4, and like I'm hoping that Michael Smith shuts him up good.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Harry, what are your thoughts, man?
I think it's going to be a close one. Hall of Famer versus past Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
It's going to be very close. It's very, very difficult to call. I think I'm going to go with my former faction mate, Trey J. Styles, though. Just because I know Michael Smith is rooting against me tonight.
Rooting against you.
I see your comments, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, GM Joe, the greatest American hero. What's your thoughts, my friend?
I don't know, because I was conflicted because I'm the one who booked this match.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. Like, Michael Smith has been a great champion.
Yeah.
I feel like, though, that if I pick against Trey J, he's going to get mad at me and start shooting on me. Oh, like, you see him, he's the aggrieved one. I ain't trying to have those grievances come at me.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
I think, like I said, it's the
Oh,
first
you
show.
better aggro those grievances and pick.
Oh, I am. Like I said, Michael Smith's the champion. He's going to have that championship advantage. First show of the year, I'm going to go with Michael Smith to retain.
Oh, you hear that, Hinton? Talk to GM Joe over here. Leave me alone.
I'm going to make a prediction on this. Trey J, I love you, brother. You and me, we're like this. But you're long gone, my friend. You're in the sun. It's over. Woo! You're in the shade, my friend. You're cold as ice. I'm totally going with Michael Smith. But I am saying this, my friend. Your days as being the video promo giver of the year. JFB's coming back. Season
All right.
4. It's going to be mine again.
I'm up for the challenge.
It's going to be very difficult to beat him, to be fair, but you can try.
Oh, it's on. You should see the one I got ready for this week. It is on like Donkey Kong.
I still got an ace Sodom. So
All right, Michael, man. We will talk to you in a little bit, brother.
yeah, I'm a crying baby anyways.
All right, brother.
Have a good one, man. Go take care of that baby.
Bye. All right, so let's get to our next match. This is for the
Let's go with the effing World Championship match.
That's what I was going to go with because we are joined by the actual effing world champion. Hey, it's
Our
Marty.
fearless leader. Our fearless leader. Marty. And
How's it
Marty
going, guys?
What's
going on, man?
So
Good to
Marty,
come in.
man, I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you. You're going up against the Last Assassin. We know him very well. He's been on our show. He has been one of our guest hosts. Lay it on us, brother, man. How do you see this rolling, man? What are you gonna do? This is the Last Assassin.
So I got a lot of respect for the Last Assassin. He has been, training Marty on the side to be the titty master. I don't know if you guys are aware of that.
I am.
So we got a lot, I handpicked him for this match because he's a young up-and-comer.
Yeah.
And I think he deserves a shot. But I'm not just going to lay down for him.
Hell no.
So he can bring his ninja moves. I'll bring my Marty moves. And we'll see who's the top guy at the end. But
You know, Marty, he smiles a lot.
Yeah.
He does.
He has the smile of death. You got to watch out for that.
I'm just going to have to knock that smile right off his face.
It's like a Care Bear stare, but worse.
But
So Canada Dry, who are you going with, brother?
Oh. I got to go with the champion because I could see Last Assassin maybe tying him, but I can't see Marty losing the belt day one of season one.
I gotta say, man, there are very few people since I left Mayhem and went to Wreckage last season. There are a few who have been able to follow in the steps of one of the pillars of Mayhem and one of the pillars of AFW. But man, our champion, Mayhem's champion, he's straight up, dude. Marty, man, I'm telling you right now, man, I am absolutely just ball busted impressed with what you've done over season 3. Like you have just blossomed into like this amazing prediction machine. And that's why I'm going with the champ, because the champ doesn't have to beat the opponent. The opponent has to beat the champ. GM Joe, my friend, lay it on us.
So I'm absolutely going with my champion here to retain.
Yeah.
But a little behind the scene knowledge. Like before even Marty here approached me about wanting who he wanted to have face for the first season, me and Yorkshire Rose had already come to a consensus that it was going to be the Last Assassin.
Yeah.
Because I believe I was his GM on Wreckage last season. He very much improved. He proved that he is worth this shot. So I expect a good fight, but I do expect Marty to pull through and remain the champion and go on to Hooters and celebrate all night long like nobody else.
Jim Joe, I have a question for you. If another assassin comes in, does he have to change his name?
He'll be the original assassin. The other guy will be the Last Assassin Part 2.
No, he'll be the one to be Last Assassin.
Yeah.
Well, technically the new one would be the Last Assassin.
The wannabe
assassin.
The imposter.
Assassin. Harry, my friend, give us your predictions.
I can't go against my new faction leader. In Marty, we believe.
I just want to thank you guys all for picking me and putting a giant jinx on me. I'm going to go down in a ball of flames tonight. But win, lose, or draw, I'll still be partying at Hooters, so it doesn't matter. And Joe,
yes, sir.
Stop putting me in the third match. Marty belongs in the main event. It's main event Marty for a reason.
I know. I just wanted to give Elena a little bit of a shine.
Now, Alex Haney questions your alliance to TDS here.
Yeah.
He injured me. How could you reward him?
Look, I know I'm in TDS, but I'm also a GM. I can't be impartial like that.
It's tough, right? You got to ride the line.
It is very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I did take care of some of our TDS brothers, as you'll see as we discuss later on.
He's punishing him by putting him in the ring with me. That's his punishment.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, maybe Alec Haney can, pay off Marty to do a little extra damage. You never know. Hey.
There we go. There's open opportunities, man. Cash is talking. Everybody be walking. You know what I'm saying? World champion, Marty. Thank you so much. And by the way, your better half has a match tonight too. It's the last match we're going to talk about. So I'm going to let you go. But
look at that Millennium Falcon.
Very nice.
It's not my better half. That's my sister, by the way.
Oh, that's
right. My better half is the one in the other.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Woo.
What kind of hookups did you do there in Boston? Whoa.
Just saying. All right, Marty, man. We'll talk to you later, brother.
See you guys.
See you later, Marty.
Woo. Man, what a mistake that was. Anyway.
Yeah, we have Dallas backstage.
Yes.
Oh, how exciting.
We do. I'm gonna bring Dahlia in on this because even though it's a mayhem match. I mean, it is Dally, and Dally is Dally. How you doing,
What's up, Dally?
Hey!
Hello, guys. Dally had to chime in because Dally has a very important match tonight. It's a co-main event.
Yeah.
And it's a 10 tag team battle royal. And I'm teaming up with my dad for the effing tag team championship.
The inaugural effing tag team championship at that.
The inaugural.
Now, Dallas, when you tag your dad, you go, Daddy.
No.
Oh, you don't call him Daddy like that?
No. I have to make sure he still does his picks. I talked to him about it, but he better not no-show on me.
Oh, hey,
I believe he's already done his picks.
Yeah, let's be honest, man. I had a tag team partner who no-showed me a few times, so I know the frustration, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. I'm still waiting on his picks. At least last time I checked.
Damn it, Harry. You know all about that, don't you, Harry? Oh, that's the opposite side, though.
While we have you here, Dallas, let's go over GM Joe's match tonight as well. Who's GM Joe against?
I'm going against Kush.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a big match, and that's why it's like higher up on the card.
Yeah.
Now, who you think is going to win this, Kush or GM Joe?
That's I don't know. Joe was really busting ass last season, but so was Kush. So I could see this going into a tie.
It's usually how it works with me. I always get screwed over by the tiebreaker. So
Yeah.
if there was an award for like most tiebreak losses, I would have
Yeah.
won it last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is JFB against tonight?
The JFB doesn't recognize his opponent. I don't know who it is. It's Freakzilla something. I don't know. All I know is
Brody.
Yeah, Brody.
Oh, Brody.
Brody Blaze.
Yeah.
Brody Blaze.
That's okay. Brody Blaze. I mean, like season 4, everybody starts with a clean slate. It's not about your opponent because I don't know who my opponent is. I can't speak upon him as to his ineptitude or aptitude in predicting. So I'm just going to say it's all about clean slates. It's all about starting at 0. That's what I'm saying. So let's go to our AFW Women's Champion World Championship. Elena Pemberton versus Miss Elizabeth. Dally, it's not on your brand. It's a mayhem match, but you got any feelings about this? Any gut reactions you want to get out?
I definitely feel like Elena is taking that home and continuing her career as women's champion.
No.
Keep on breaking records.
No!
Don't be biased, Aaron.
You know why it's no?
Why is it no?
I've had enough of Elena Pemberton.
Okay.
Well, she's
I've had
been
enough.
champ for 184 days.
And it's time for her to let someone else roll with the championship because it's time for Canada effing Dry to finish the story. Elena Pemberton, you've been running from me for too long. You hit me with a freaking car. It's time for you and me to step in the ring and settle this once and for all. So maybe you want to type in those little predictions, and maybe you want to lose because you want to step in to the ring with
You
greatness.
don't have to lose to step in the ring with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, she's too busy defending the belt.
No, I mean, at the start of the season, not everyone's going to be buying 50 points to cash in. So, I mean, there's a
And
very
exactly.
slim possibility you could face her next week if you talk to
Well,
Dallas.
But we
They're
have a
on
problem. They're
opposite
on different
brands.
brands. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be a pay-per-view match.
Yeah.
I'm you know what?
Although I am going to Mayhem to stop this little mouthpiece tiff. She's with oh my goodness.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we get to I'm going to bring in, because I wanted to make a prediction, but I'm going to leave my prediction to the brother of Elena Pemberton. That is world champion Marty. You're back, baby,
Oh,
baby.
It's a six-way tag.
CDS versus Line.
yeah,
Why
it is.
everybody on here?
That was a complete accident. She didn't mean to hit you with that car. I mean, I don't know how you do in Canada, but who stands behind cars?
Yeah.
I was crossing the street and she.
I mean, she sped up when she saw you, but she didn't see you right away.
She attempted murder. The police are looking into this. We got Mounties looking for her as we speak.
But
What the hell's a Mountie?
Michael Smith said that, he's been training his wife, so this is going to be, a heck of a match. But I got to go with my sister. She hasn't lost in, I don't know, a million days, and she tells me about it every single day. So nobody's sick of hearing about it more than me, but she's going to win.
I know, except for maybe me.
You hear that, JFB? Sister.
Yeah, sister. I got it. Short-term memory, man. It's in there right now.
Sister means no.
Not going to make that mistake again. No, not a chance. GM Joe, your prediction, my friend.
Yeah, I like Michael. I know I picked him to retain, but his wife to me is an unknown commodity, and it's another one of these. This is like sort of my theme for the day.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Elena to retain.
Okay. All right. Here is Short Hose. Your turn, my friend. Who are you predicting?
Well, I'm not going against the line. Queen Elena is going to carry on her amazing reign. Sorry, Michael, but that's just the way it is.
All right. So we're going to let our world champion and Dally kind of sit in the back. Thank you very much for joining us.
Talk to you guys later.
All right. Here we go. Now we are whoops. Let's try to do this. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason I can't use a computer. Anyways, let's get to WrestleDream because that's what we're predicting.
Do we got all the matches though?
We didn't do the tag match.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
We just let Dallas talk about it. We didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, let's bring Dally back. Dally, you're back, man. Let's talk about the championship, the tag match.
Are we only talking about the Mayhem match? Or is it also the Wreckage?
We already talked
We
about
talked about that
Yeah,
one.
we
We
already
talked
did
about the wreckage one.
Oh, okay. I missed it.
That's all right.
They're all rooting against our boys, darling.
What?
They're all
They're
rooting
against
our
Sweet.
boys.
Wait, are they going for Sweet One Music?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's Trey J Style.
Hey, Trey Styles himself.
I was like having such a great day, and then I heard GM Joe say that Michael Smith is going to retain. I'm like, I mean, I had to come back. I had a whole thing. You know, I went to we got a
I
grocery
told you
store.
I didn't want to do this. Now he's coming at me.
GM Joe, you're mad at me, but I think you should focus on GM Joe.
I'm not mad at you. You're my guy. You're my broadcast partner. But I did. I went grocery shopping today, and there was a new grocery store, and it was called Michael's. Yep. And so I went to Michael's, and so I got some mixed fruit. You guys can probably see that right there. Yeah. So I opened this up, and you guys see this? It's like, I don't know what the hell is that in there. This is what I get for dealing with like subpar products and subpar places. This one is bloated. I don't even know. I think it's dripping. That's disgusting. You know, I'm stuck here dealing with a mixed bag of whatever, because that's kind of how Michael Smith promos go. And then after, when you finally get into it, when you finally get into the real deal, it's all rotten. It's already wasted. Look, this is supposed to last until October 2024, which is about how long it's going to take Michael Smith to reach my level of accomplishments. But yet I gotta throw the whole thing away. I gotta toss this. I gotta throw this whole thing away because it's no good. It's like you give some. Look, this right here is award-winning product, right? This is Del Monte. It's an award-winning brand. It's probably even a 4th draft pick for some people. But in the end, it's still trash. So I guess, this is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. So you guys, GM Joe, you're my guy. What's up, understudy, who took my place? But but I want you guys to know that I am, this is just one more thing in a line, and now I have to prove it right, because this is like the first time that I've gone for a singles title that wasn't a world championship. So I can't lose, because once again, 87% win rate on pay-per-view to Michael Smith's like 3 out of every 7. So the numbers are in my favor.
Fighting talk from Trey J Styles. I love it.
It's like
that ain't starting math, brother.
It's like you guys have seen like Flamin' Hot Chips, right? Like, this is me right now. Michael Smith tells me that this is too spicy for him. So I don't even know. I don't even know if I can bring full fire. I don't know what to tell him. I was like, I can't do but so much here. It's all. I'm gonna give him a great match. I think he's a great guy, but at the same time, great guys are not Trey J Styles. So.
Okay, we have 2 people calling in, Justin Marcesini and Alex. We want to get them in again.
Go ahead. I'll step out.
All right, brother.
See you later, Treasure.
Let's get Justin on the stage. Justin, my man, let's talk about your opponent. Who are you facing this week, my friend?
Whoever the hell Brad Apple is.
He's crunchy and delicious. That's all you need to know.
It's perfect. It's
that's exactly what it says on the card. Juicy Justin versus Brad Apple. Like, who the hell was that?
So it's like a battle of who's gonna be crunchier, who's gonna be juicier.
I just gotta know what's up with this new attitude of Justin. Where's the sweet Justin that we all know and love?
This is a new season.
that new season, and
those damn aces rubbing off on him.
I know, he joins a new faction. It's like he's a brand new person.
The dealer has changed him.
I know.
I will be honest. If Aces High did not recruit me, I would have not been here for season 4.
Yeah.
But
Me?
told
Yeah,
told
that's
that,
what
but
matters.
I told Dallas first before I told Joe and Aaron that I want to come back because I need that win record for Hall of Fame. So here I am.
All right.
I see a great season in store for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's thank you for joining us, Justin. Thanks for waiting so long.
Yep.
Talk to you later, Justin.
Let's bring Alex Haney back, and then we will get into the WrestleDream predictions.
We still haven't picked who's winning the tag title match.
Yeah, tag title.
It's going to be me.
Who's in this one? Oh, I know it's the Battle Royal, right?
There's 10 teams.
Yeah, it's too hard to predict. Let's just pass on this one.
Wait. No, wait. It's me and my dad, and there's like only one other legitimate team, like the DeCamps.
Yeah.
And
Whoa, you
they're
are
also
so wrong.
What?
I like the
TDS
DeCamps
is
on
in
this
this.
one.
George and Mr. Isaacs have been teaming a lot. They're a legitimate tag team.
Yeah, George and Isaacs. You can't go wrong with picking up those guys.
Yeah.
But the DeCamps are
those are good
another
too.
father-son duo, just like me and my dad.
If your
And
dad
we're
even
gonna
puts
prove
in his
that we're
next,
the
you might
better
just get
father-son
screwed.
duo.
Dallas, you might get screwed tonight with your dad not picking.
Yeah.
Nope, I want to make sure he picks. I want to tell him. I'm going to call him up.
Beat the hell out of him is what he's going to do. If he doesn't, he's going to call him out on a promo. All right. So, are we ready to go to WrestleDream?
Well, let's get what Alex has to say, then we'll move on to WrestleDream. Dallas, you're welcome to stay for WrestleDream predictions if you want.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Haney, what do you got on your mind, brother?
I just wanted to phone in because Dallas is on, and I just want to tell him that I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just disappointed in him.
What I do to you?
What didn't you do is probably the better question, knowing Haney.
Are you going to miss my butt rubs that much?
Those butt rubs, when sometimes you just tear a little bit of a quad and just getting that butt rub in there, it's nice.
Yeah.
I want to apply for that job with the NFL.
All right, so we're going to be here a while if we don't get to this WrestleDream, though.
Yeah,
so.
we're already on 52 minutes. Let's get Alex. We'll bring you back in shortly.
No worries, bye.
Have a good one, Alex.
All right, so here we go. This is the pre-show. This is going to be the show before the main card. We're going to go really quickly on this. The Acclaimed, the Trios Champions, versus the Mighty Don't Kneel, TMDK. Canada Dry, go first, my friend. Who takes the Trios Championship?
Oh, the Acclaimed are definitely retaining.
Yeah.
I cannot see them losing this to a non-AEW team, especially.
Yeah. All right, GM Joe, your turn, my friend.
Let's go with the Acclaim, baby.
Yeah. All right. Here, Short Hose, your turn, my friend.
The Acclaimed have only had the title for 34 days, as they said last night. So I think it's got to be them, especially against an unknown outfit that nobody has ever heard of before.
Yep.
Oh, you never heard of it because you don't watch New Japan, sir.
Yeah, you don't watch New Japan. I've known about the Mighty Don't Kneel for a long time. That was
a cool promo on Collision yesterday. That was pretty.
Yeah, it was.
Until he tried to rap.
Yeah, that was even better though because
that was good.
They just look like idiots.
Nicole's was in
the Juniors faction, aren't they?
Nicole's was in NXT.
I said I read somewhere that they are Zack Sabre Jr.'s faction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Although the Mighty Don't Kneel started as a tag team, Shane Thorne, and then the other guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but they've been tearing up the indie scene for a lot of years. So Dowdy,
TMDK was in NXT as well as a tag team.
They were, yeah.
Were they called that though?
No,
yeah,
they were
TM.
they were called TM61 or something.
Oh yes, or 69, something like that. Yeah,
it was stupid.
I wish it was 69.
It's it's WWE. Of course they're going to change it. Dally, who are you picking for this match, my friend?
Oh, scissor me, daddy. Oh, scissor me, daddy.
I'm going to go with the Acclaimed as well. There's no reason for these guys to lose a trios belt. I love TMDK, and to be honest with you, it'd be nice to see a change. But I don't want that ping pong ball championship going back and forth between teams. Ridiculous. Luchasaurus, Nick Wayne. I am going to predict first. I'm going with Nick Wayne because Nick Wayne needs that signature win. And for some reason, Ben, I think Brad Apple owes me $3. To be honest with you, like, let's be honest, Luchasaurus is the TNT champion, and yet the TNT championship is being defended by someone else.
No, Luchasaurus is not the champion anymore.
Christian won it.
Christian
yeah,
won it on Collision last week.
Darby
I
nearly
didn't
pinned him,
finish
and then Christian pushed him off and pinned him himself.
That's what happens when you're not on Collision After Dark there, JFB.
God, seriously, I need to wake up. Anyways, so I'm going Nick Wayne. I think Nick Wayne is the perfect signature win. GM Joe, your turn, my friend. Who you picking?
Oh, yeah, I'm going with Nick Wayne. Get the crowd going with a hometown guy with a big win on the pre-show.
Yeah.
And like you said, he needs that. He needs a signature win. Yeah. And Luchasaurus just lost the title, so him losing to Nick Wayne doesn't hurt him.
Yeah. Yorkshire Rose, your turn, my friend. Who you picking?
If there's ever a place for Nick Wayne to get his first singles win, it's in front of his home crowd in Seattle. It's got to be Nick Wayne.
All right. Delirious, your turn.
I wanted to be Nick Wayne, but I was kind of feeling Luchasaurus because he's so monstrous. But now that I know that it's in his hometown, I'm saying Nick Wayne.
Yeah, absolutely. Canada Dry, your turn, my friend.
I think that this is going to be the match of the pre-show.
Okay.
Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus for free? Are you kidding me?
It's insane.
This is gonna make people buy the pay-per-view. So yeah, I'm going with Nick Wayne as well.
Seattle is in Washington. Just that commenter.
Yeah.
Because she wants to know where Seattle is. It's in Washington State.
Yep. All right, so let's go to our next match. It is Josh Barnett. For those who don't know, he owns Bloodsport. He is a UFC MMA fighter. All I gotta say is this: Josh Barnett might be as dangerous and as insane and psychotic as John Moxley. I think it's a good replacement for a missing John Mox. GM Joe goes first. GM Joe, who are you picking, my friend?
I don't know. I know this match is going to slap, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
I feel like Claudio needs a big win to get back on track.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go with Claudio, like in a close match. This is going to be competitive. This is going to be a New Japan style match.
Yeah.
And I'm going to love it.
Harry Shorthose, your turn.
I think it's hard to see Claudio losing. I think another loss would be disastrous for him, especially after losing the ROH World Championship last week. I think it's for him to get back on track. Although I don't know why this is on the pre-card. It's very much main card worthy.
I agree. There's a lot of pre-show card matches that should have been on the main card. Delirious, your turn, my friend. Go for it.
This match doesn't really have a build, so I feel like that's why it's on the pre-show.
Yeah.
But I don't really know Josh Barnett really well, but I feel like Claudio is going to win.
Yeah. Canada Dry?
The King of Swing gets the win tonight at WrestleDream.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Barnett signed an actual contract or if this is just a one-time thing for him. I love Josh Barnett because that man is just literally psychotic. He will ram his head into a wall till he hits a stud. That's how crazy this freaking guy is. But I'm going with Claudio too because Claudio needs that signature win. He needs that win when you lose the most prestigious belt in indie wrestling, the Ring of Honor World Championship. I love Eddie Kingston, and it was great that he won it. But Claudio needs to start moving up that ladder again. And so let's go to our last match. Shane Taylor, Lee Moriarty, Diamante, and Mercedes Martinez versus Satoshi Kojima, Keith Lee, Athena, and Billy Starks. Harry Shorthose, you go first, my friend.
This looks like it's going to be a match of epic proportions with epic amounts of chaos. I think though baby faces tend to win on pre-shows with big matches like that, so I think I'm gonna have to go for the Athena, Billy Starks, Keith Lee, Satoshi Kojima team.
Okay, Delirious, your turn, my friend.
I thought Athena was the heel.
I thought so too.
Yes. What I read now, but
yeah,
Billy Starks is with Keith Lee, right?
Yeah.
No, Billy Starks is. I thought Billy was the understudy to Athena, basically.
Yeah.
So is she like trying to train Billy Starks to become more heelish, or?
I have no idea. I don't watch ROH because I don't have that subscription.
Yeah,
I'll have to ask Torino. I'll have to ask Torino about that.
Yeah.
I'm saying Team Billy Starks because I like Billy Starks.
Okay. Ken the Dry, your turn, my friend.
Because Keith Lee needs a win in the worst way. Get Keith Lee that 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go with Keith Lee and his team. I love Kojima, man. I mean, the guy's up in age, he's up in years, but man, he still puts on an amazing show. GM Joe, your turn, my friend.
Athena's the champ. Athena wins.
All right. Let's get into the main card. And these are not in any specific order. I just want to make sure everybody fully understands that. So no shape and order. But before we get into it, you want to be a wrestler and get on the main card. You don't want to be in the dark matches. You don't want to be in this. You want to be in that. You want to be on the main card in the main event. And the only way to do is by applying your craft and learning it and making it happen. And the only way to do that is to go to school. Kids, stay in school. Stay in wrestling school. Don't work at McDonald's, you big lump. You can go to FTW Pro Wrestling. You know what? I could tell you all about it, but instead I am going to show you exactly what you're going to get when you sign up for FTW Pro Wrestling School. Here it is. Hit it.
Determination, perseverance. These are the qualities that make a champion. Do you have what it takes to be the next wrestling superstar? Are you ready to turn your dreams into a reality? At Fight the World Wrestling's World Wrestling Academy, we can help you become the champion you were meant to be. Our world travel trainers, Brian Idol and Natalia Markova, are well-known industry professionals with years of experience in the world of wrestling. From the basics to advanced techniques, they are dedicated to help give you the tools that you need to succeed in the ring. Our training program is tailored to challenge you, push you to your limits, and help you discover your full potential. Come join our diverse group of talent. Join us at Fight the World Wrestling's World Wrestling Academy and make your dream a reality. Visit our website or contact us to learn more and start your journey to the top today.
$250 a month gets you fully trained by an NWA wrestler named Natalia Markova and one named Brian Idol. They both run this school. $250 a month, just outside of Tampa, just far enough outside of Tampa that you don't have to deal with the insanity. You just got to deal with a bunch of angry gators, okay? So go ahead, FTWProWrestling.com, sign up, get started, learn to be a professional.
I was going to say that. I've watched this video a few times, but I just noticed how good that line salt that young kid does is.
Yeah, it's badass. It's badass.
He's got that T-pose with it and everything. It looks nice.
So let's get to our first match. You know what? I'm going to go with the big hitter, Bryan Danielson, Zack Sabre Jr. We're talking about the dream match. So I'm going to go start with Canada Dry. Canada Dry, my friend, who is going to take this match?
I cannot go against the American Dragon, Bryan effing Danielson.
Yeah.
This guy, he's on his farewell tour.
Yeah.
And this is really the dream match to start off this tour.
Yeah.
And no better way to start up with a big old W.
Yeah, totally agree. Listen, this whole entire card is stacked full of local talent from the Washington area. And one of those happens to be Bryan Danielson. And you're right, Canada Dry. This man's on his last leg. He is on the farewell tour, if you will. Now, unlike rock stars who have been on, like the Rolling Stones, who have done farewell tours since 1986, this man is going to legitimately retire, spend time with his friends, his family, his beautiful daughter, his wonderful son. I'm picking Bryan Danielson. Nothing against Zack Sabre Jr. That guy knows how to technical wrestle, but it's Bryan Danielson, one of the greatest of all time. GM Joe, your turn, my friend. Hit it.
It's got to be Danielson, hometown boy.
Yep.
I mean, I think the only way this is any better, and it's probably too much money, is if he comes out to the final countdown. I don't know if he is. Because
you know he will. You know he will.
But yeah, I mean, you can't start off his announced retirement tour with a big L. You can't do that. You got to save that
in his
big
hometown.
L. Yeah, you got to save that big L for someone that is the future of AEW, not a New Japan star, with all due respect to Mr. Zack Sabre Jr. So I'm going with Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, and let's be honest with you. You know, this isn't WWE. It's not Vince McMahon booking this shit, okay? We're talking about Tony Khan, who makes smart, wise decisions. How do we know? Because he listens to our show and he talks to us all the time. Harry Shorthose, hit it.
Yeah, I think it's hard to look past the hometown boy. If Okada couldn't beat him at Forbidden Door, then neither can Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Dally, delirious. Who are you predicting, brother?
I gotta go with Zach Cheek Jr.
Oh,
I love
Kiss
his.
them tag titles goodbye, Dally.
No. His cake is just out of this world. I have to go with it.
Now he also looks like Surfer Sting.
Yes, he does. With the face paint on him, he would looks like he stepped back in time 30, 40 years.
Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yeah.
Oh.
He has the bleach blonde spiked hair just like Sting did.
I love the way he talks.
Now, is this the same thing you have on the form, Dallas, or is this something different?
Who knows?
You're gonna give that shit away for free, Amy? There's no way he's giving this away for free.
He could be doing this to lead people astray.
That's true. That's true. I wouldn't hold it against him.
Hey, Josh DeCamp, you listening?
Oh, man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, our next match. You know what? Listen, I don't even have a actual card for it, so we're just gonna go ahead and just talk about it really quickly. Or actually, maybe I do. Hold on. Maybe I do. That's enough.
Enough, Moose.
Yeah, enough. No, it's Squirrel.
Moose and Squirrel, I get them mixed up.
Yeah, I do too. So feel bad. All right, so I don't have a card for it, but let's talk about it really quickly. Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland. Hey, that's enough. Swerve Strickland. I'm going to go with me first. I'm going with Swerve Strickland because it's a hometown thing, and I don't really like Hangman Page, to be honest with you. GM Joe, you go next.
I'm going with Swerve too, not just because of the hometown, but I think Hangman Page is better as that lovable loser. Like when he's down and out trying to claw his way back up, he was great as that when he was going for the world title. Like it's just he's like, to me, he's like Teflon tape. He can't do anything, and nothing's going to hurt him in the eyes of the fans.
Yeah.
So give Swerve that big win.
Yeah.
Let him be one of the next challengers to go up against MJF for that title.
Yep.
And make him the star that we all know Swerve can be.
Yep. Exactly. Harry Shorthose, your turn.
I think it's time to make the hometown boy a hero. I think it's time to start making him into a big star. And it starts now with Hangman. I think this would have been harder to predict if it wasn't in Washington, but with it being Swerve's home ground, it's hard to see anything but a Swerve win.
Yep, absolutely. Delirious, your turn.
I would love to see Swerve be the first black world champion in AEW, and I think this is his time.
Canada Dry, your turn, my friend.
I will absolutely. I'll just throw stuff if Hangman beats Swerve.
I'm going to break my TV over somebody's head.
I'm just going to throw stuff.
You don't like Hangman, though. We found that out last week, Aaron. He's on your list.
He's definitely on my list, but they've pretty much destroyed the whole Mogul Embassy through this whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's left with nothing but Swerve to actually get the W.
Yep.
If he doesn't, it's just horrible, horrible booking.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about our next match. We're
I
talking
think
about
that Leo's match last week, I think, was to allow then the Swerve to get his own back with the win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
Real
talk
quick
about.
before we go on, we got a request from Mr. Pemberton in the chat.
You do not want to see that, Dave. Trust
Do
me.
it. Do it, Harry.
You do not want to see that.
Please.
All right, let's go to our next match really quick.
Alex Haney with a comment.
All right, let's do it, Haney. Who are you predicting?
I was sort of just dragged in here. Which one are we on?
Oh, you never left?
No, it's fine. So are we on Adam Page?
Yeah, Page and Swerve.
Yeah, I think it'll be Swerve, but I would like to say one thing to you guys. But was it this home advantage thing doesn't really play with bide very well in wrestling if you actually look at it statistically. So all the hometown guys can't win, you know. So
No, there's some that got to pick up a loss. So
there's one
Yeah.
that's not winning tonight for sure.
yeah, but I think what was it? I think Danielson will lose tonight because I know he's spoken about it that he's got a dream of doing the G1, and this is his way into it for next year. You know, what was it? That's my feeling on that. But although I've just said what I do, I think Swerve is. But was it very much looking like he's going to be the next big guy in the EW? You know, I think. But was it? He's just got it. It's quite ironic that people seen him as the sort of the sort of hanger on in time when they were talking about Hit Row, you know, when he was in WWE. But he's just phenomenal talent, you know. Really love what they were doing. So
much charisma, Alex. He's got so much in-ring talent too. He's the total package.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
He's definitely ready for it, you know. So that's all good. Yeah, and yeah, basically.
All right. We're gonna be backstage, my brother, so we can move on. We got motor through this, baby. We're going to talk about the tag team championships. We're talking about FTR versus Aussie Open. Let's go with Harry Shorthose. You go first.
I think it's hard to see past a FTR win. I kind of originally thought maybe the Aussies might get a win, but like it's hard. They've not really been booked that well. Like they lost a couple of big matches recently. They lost to Sammy and Jericho. It just doesn't feel like they're kind of being built up. I feel like they could possibly do it, especially with it kind of been 1 year since they faced FTR last time and FTR beat them. So then it would be right for them to win this time. But it's just I can't see them doing it. So I think FTR.
All right, Delirious, your turn, my friend. Who are you picking?
I would love for Aussie Open to win, but I'm gonna go with FTR.
You're not going to go for your boy Kyle Delirious?
I'll go for him after this show.
Hey, Marty, who are you picking, brother?
Oh, I was just listening. I didn't know I was still.
Oh, you're backstage. That's why I brought you in. I thought you were wanting to be back.
My bad.
Yeah,
what match are we on? Sorry, I was looking at my fantasy football team going down.
The tag team match. Aussie Open versus FTR.
Oh, FTR. They're the pillars of Collision. I see them retaining the tag titles and still kind of being the, one of the main pillars of that show.
Yep. Canada Dry, your turn.
Oh, easy win for FTR. Not easy, but entertaining. But you can't go against FTR at this point.
Listen, Aussie Open, I love Aussie Open. I like that they're now long-term signees to AEW, but you paid a lot of freaking money to get FTR to your brand and to your promotion. You better hell let them freaking win, Tony Khan. I know you can hear me. Let them win. 178 days ain't long enough. Let's go to our next match, and we're going to talk about MJF versus The Righteous in a handicap match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Let's go with Marty first. I want Marty in on this one. Marty, go first. Who are you picking, brother?
The Righteous, man. They got the creepiest theme song I've ever heard in my life, but I love it. But I see MJF.
Pinning MJF?
No. I just like their song, but
okay.
I think MJF's gonna win.
All right, Canada Dry, your turn, my friend.
Definitely underdog MJF, making out like Bret the Hitman Hart, pulling out the big old W.
Okay. The JFB, listen, the JFB lives in a real world where there's real consequences. When you don't have your tag partner by your side to defend the belts, then you don't keep the belts. The Righteous are going to take it. They are going to beat MJF because MJF has Adam Cole's going to be gone for 3-4 months minimum. Okay, the man shattered his freaking ankle, so MJF has to worry about defending the title, the world title, and the only way you can do that is not by being saddled with the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. I'm going with the Righteous. I don't like them. It's a way off, bad version of the Wyatt family, but I am going with the Righteous. GM Joe.
But don't you think you could hand off the title later after this?
No.
So I'm going with MJF because I think the Kingdom is going to cost the Righteous. I think they're going to come out here try and help the Righteous by just screwing over MJF and inadvertently costing them the match and giving MJF the win. There's no way anyone from the Righteous is pinning MJF, who is the AEW World Champion. Not happening.
That's legit. Harry Shorthose, your turn.
Yeah, look, I think there's still so much of this partnership with MJF and Adam Cole left that they're not just going to take the titles off them. And if they were going to take the titles off them, then why would they why would they let MJF do the handicap match? I feel there's still something going to happen. Maybe the Kingdom come out, or maybe like Roddy goes and helps MJF, or Adam Cole does something on crutches from outside. Anything's possible, but nobody is on the level of the Devil. So MJF.
You could have later the Kingdom beat MJF for the titles.
Can I pitch something real quick?
Yeah.
No, it'd be really cool. MJF gets his surgery, comes out, and he's like, "Look, MJF, you're my best friend. I love you, but you can't do this on your own." And he convinces MJF and Roddy to be tag team champs.
I That would be hilarious. Hilarious. Lay it on us, brother.
You were bringing up some great points, JFB, but then Joe was starting to bring me back to reality, and Harry was hammering it down. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with MJF.
Okay.
There's no ways those guys can win. Like they're just
You know what,
they're just
Marty?
not champion worthy.
Marty, lay it on us, brother. Who you picking, MJF or the Righteous?
I already went. I picked MJF.
Oh, that's right. And Dry, you went too, right?
Yep. We're on to the next match.
All right, next match. My God, seriously, it's been a long day. Anyways, we're going with Jericho and the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi versus the Don Callis family, which unfortunately means we got to deal with Sammy Guevara, the United Kingdom heavyweight champion, IWGP Will Ospreay, and we're just going to say Takeshita.
I'm going to try and answer in a minute or less.
Yes. Marty, go first.
I'm going to go with the Don Callis family. I think
Okay.
they're going to take this one. I just have one question for Harry. Like, with the red tint, is Kane going to show up at your place?
That's gotta be Kane.
Classic. All right, Canada Dry, you go first. You go next.
I totally think that Kenny needs the W at this point.
Yeah.
Kenny cannot go on losing without a win. So just on that alone, I'm going with Jericho, and Ibushi and Kenny Omega.
Okay. Listen, I would love to agree with you, but I digress. Not so fast, my friend. I am going with the Don Callis family because while I don't like Sammy Guevara, I don't like him as a heel. I don't like him as a face. The guy is just an enigma to me. Callis has major heel heat. And when you're talking about major heel heat, that only can mean one thing. And that is that you go ahead and you give him that win because Takeshita needs it. And so does Ospreay doesn't, but Takeshita really needs a signature win.
Ibushi too. Ibushi does
true.
too.
Ibushi does too. But Ibushi's not signed with them. He is a
I don't know. He's talking like he's going to sign.
Nah, he can sit there.
I hope.
How he's going to sign all day long until you put pen to paper, my friend. You're not part of AEW. You are still an independent worker, an independent contractor. So I am going with the Don Callis family because I like Uncle Don anyways. Let's go, GM Joe.
I wavered back and forth on this until last night, and I'm going with Kenny. But I agree with Canada Dry. He needs. If you're going to keep building up Takeshita, Takeshita can lose the 6-man match. He has 2 wins over Kenny Omega in a week. No one has ever been able to say that.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Omega and company to get the win. Probably pinning Sammy, probably.
Yeah, probably because he's an afterthought. Let's go, Harry. Harry, who are you picking?
Don't forget Don's painting.
Mhm.
Kota Ibushi is his target. Kota Ibushi is going to get pinned tonight. I feel like the Don Callis family needs to win. I think the angle of Kenny not being able to win without Don Callis there, and I feel like they need this win to feel like a legit team. And for Sammy to lose straight after going on his own would just feel like
par for the course for Sammy.
Yeah. But it just makes no sense.
Yeah. Delirious. Hit it.
Takeshita really succeeds in pay-per-views in big matches because he was the one that got the pin for Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
And he, like Joe said, he beat Omega twice in 1 week. Like, he is top dog, working up there anyways. But
What do you mean Bloody Guts? He left.
Huh?
What do you mean Bloody Guts? He left.
That was Anarchy, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that's Blood. Yeah, Anarchy in the arena.
Yeah, Anarchy. That's right. And shit. Oh, I'm definitely going to say that Omega and Jericho and Ibushi is going to win, though.
All right, let's go to our next match. We're talking about Christian Cage.
Well, let's bring in Alex really quickly for this. What do you have, Alex?
I'll come on in the next one.
Okay, let's do the next one really quick. Christian Cage, Darby Allin, 2 out of 3 falls for the TNT Championship. Man, we got a full board going on.
This is the most we've ever had on the show.
I'm like, I don't even know what direction to go in. I'm going this
Feels
way.
like the Brady Bunch here.
Canada Dry, you go first, my friend.
Which is match?
Christian Cage and Darby Allin, 2 out of 3 fall.
Oh man, just because I don't want this title hot potatoed.
Yeah.
I'm going with Christian Cage, and I'm hoping we see Adam Copeland tonight.
Okay. All right. Listen, Ed showing up is going to be a huge thing, and whether he goes with Christian or against Christian, I can agree. We will see Adam Copeland show up, but I am going with Christian Cage. I want the heel to have this title for a while. I want him to have it for a decent amount, and nothing against Darby Allin, but you've had it twice. You need to focus on what your potential is, and that is becoming a world champion. Yorkshire Harry Rose, go for it, brother.
This match is the one I've been going back and forth over. I'm struggling with this one. I feel like Darby could do something, and I feel like it might be his time, especially with them talking about it being a main event. For him to come out and win would be epic. But then I've heard stories he's supposed to be going to Everest.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be going to Switzerland in October and then somewhere else in November. And then he's got to go somewhere else next year. So I just don't know whether he's going to be able to kind of defend it. My heart says Darby. My head says Christian Cage.
Okay.
So who wins, your heart or your head?
I'm going to say Darby. I think it would be funny. I think he could help. I think it would mean a lot for him to get the win, especially at home. Go and get that third win, tie it up as the most successful TNT champion. And then that sets Christian Cage up for other feuds.
Yeah.
That whole Luchasaurus thing. I think Luchasaurus still plays a part in tonight somehow.
Okay. Mr. Haney, King Haney, Your Majesty, who are you picking?
Well, I'm going to go with Christian. For me, they can't just hot potato that title, considering what's just happened.
Yeah.
But what was it? I think they sort of need to settle into that sort of. What was it? Christian having that title and sort of take it from there. I don't know about the Adam Copeland thing. You know, I'll have my Alter Bridge records ready to burn in case he does.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Delirious, your pick, my friend.
There is, besides MJF, there is no better heel in wrestling than Christian Cage.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to hold on to that title for a lengthy period of time.
Yeah.
And that it does not need to be hot potatoed anymore.
Yep.
To me, the only person that should beat him is Wardlow.
Yeah. or Miro,
or Edge.
Yeah, I mean,
or Harvey Whiffleman,
or the Brooklyn Brawler. Or
yes.
The Hunky Tuck Man needs a new record as well.
Man coming in out of nowhere.
Darby needs to win, though. Darby needs a big win against Cage and Luchasaurus. It's always he needs that win against them.
You've certainly hit the nail on the head, though, Harry, with regards to that Everest thing. That's not and I hope Darby isn't treating it like that. That's a big commitment. You know, he's going to be. I think he's going to be away from AEW for a bit.
He's got to bring the TNT champion and put it on top of Everest.
Oh my god, that would be so.
Unless he's been planning on having a match there, or he's planning to do a coffin drop off the top of it or something. I don't know.
Do a coffin drop in the base camp. All right, let's go with Marty. Marty, your turn, my brother.
Nick Wayne's hometown, so I hope that his mom is there to see Nick and stick around for the Christian match and help Christian win retain the championship, and the two of them go off, party together, and only to be interrupted by, of course, Edge. Christian retaining this one. Just make sure you guys hit that, just comment, pull it up. It's a very important message that someone just wrote. I don't want the crowd to miss that.
You're talking about this one right? You're talking about this one right here, my friend.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, you have some Japanese fans.
Ooh. I thought me and Canada Dry were big in Japan, but Marty, man, he's getting the shine for sure. Let's go to our next match really quickly.
Yeah, you skipped me.
Before we move on, I feel like there has to be a title change somewhere. It's a PPV.
Yeah.
And I feel like there has to be a title change somewhere because it's a PPV. There's always a title change at PPV.
Hey, this is the second time you tried to skip me there, JFB.
Oh, yeah, GM Joe. What the hell am I thinking? You go next.
Lisa's him, not me.
So
this is Christian.
Yeah.
This got to be Christian.
Yeah.
Like if there's a match where a title is going to change, I feel like it's this one.
Yeah.
I don't think there needs this isn't a major pay-per-view. I don't think there needs to be a title change personally. I don't think, once again, Darby is Teflon in the eyes of the AEW world. He can do no wrong. He's so over. And Edge is going to I just feel like 100% that Edge is showing up and playing a role in this match.
Yeah.
So
it would make sense. Maybe he comes. I hope he comes out to Metalingus. That's all I'm saying.
How many matches we got left?
No, I want him to come out to. I want to come out to Rob Zombie's Dracula.
Me too, Joe.
Yeah, that would be badass. Let's go to our next match, and I think this is going to be a big, huge one. It's going to be Eddie Kingston versus Katsuyori Shibata. We're going to go with Canada Dry first. Canada Dry, who are you taking?
I'm definitely go with Eddie Kingston. You can't have him lose after that big Grand Slam thing.
Yeah.
It's Eddie Kingston all the way.
Yep, same here. Eddie Kingston, man, what a slap in the face that they took those belts and gave him to Shibata. Shame on you for even thinking about it. GM Joe, pick wise.
I'm going with Eddie Kingston, mainly because the backstage politics tells me Shibata isn't with New Japan. He's only with ROH.
Yeah.
So I don't think New Japan wants to put their title back on a guy who left the company so soon.
Yep, absolutely.
And also, you can't sit here and chop off Eddie's feet before he even gets started with this ROH title.
Yep, absolutely agree. Harry, your turn, my friend.
Yeah, it's got to be Eddie, hasn't it? And I mean, if you think about it as well, logically, Shibata isn't putting his title up.
Yeah.
So they're not going to leave Shibata without so they don't want to leave Shibata without a title. That suggests that
absolutely.
Eddie's going to win because obviously, if he was going to win, they would possibly put the Shibata's title on the line. But if they're not putting his title on the line, then
if Shibata was going to win, it wouldn't be for the New Japan Openweight title as well.
Yeah.
No.
Nope, absolutely not. Let's go with King Haney.
Yeah, I can't see past Kingston in this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just short and sweet.
Okay. Delirious, your turn, my friend.
I'm going to go with Eddie because I am so over Shibata.
What? How are you over
I like Chalupas better than Shibata's.
I do not like him.
Oh man!
Hey, can I just say something, Dallas? I have to apologise. I've sort of changed my mind a bit earlier on. I am a little bit angry about what you did. I'm disappointed.
All right,
Well,
let's go to Marty.
Come over to Wreckage.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston had a great moment at Grand Slam. He's not going to drop the title in his first defense. So, yeah, I see him retaining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when he's the one who threw out the challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? And I know you might be about to cover it, but Tony's end of an era thing, is that something you're going to discuss?
Yeah, that is something that you have to think of as well with a lot of these titles.
I don't see it. I see this as being a new chapter, not the end of an old chapter. I think.
Do you think the end of the era thing is the Edge jumping to?
I'm just saying. I mean, Tony Khan said he didn't want to make a big deal about it. I don't think it's going to be.
They also said that Dynamite is the first Dynamite of the new era.
Yeah.
So interesting.
We'll see.
I'm hoping it's more than just Edge coming over.
I mean, you lost Jay. You got to bring somebody over.
The reports are like he has multiple surprises planned for tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping for Eva Marie because she's like one of the best wrestlers ever.
From Concord, California.
Elvis will love it. Elvis
Wow.
will love it.
All right, let's go to Chris Statlander. She's defending the TBS championship against Julia Hart from the House of Black. Really quickly, Canada Dry, go.
All right. Chris Statlander has a great match with Julia Hart. Julia Hart is going to wrestle her heart out, but she will lose to the more superior Chris Statlander.
Yep. I'm going Statlander. GM Joe, your turn.
I mean, she said it in her promo on Saturday night. I'm the defeater of the undefeated.
Yeah.
Chris is going to, like, Julia Hart, she will have that title sooner than later, I think.
Yeah.
But it's not yet her time.
Yep, absolutely. Harry, your turn real quick.
This is hard. I love Julia. Like, I met her in London, actually. Got a picture with her and everything, but it's hard. Like, she'd been unbeaten for so long, it would feel wrong for them just to end her run now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Statlander is on a good run herself.
Yep.
It's another head versus heart. My heart says Julia. My head says Stat. But I think I'm going to have to go with my head on this one.
All right. Sir Haney, your turn.
Well, I've got to go with Statlander because she's one of the only people to actually have a pinfall win over MJF. And
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
So, yeah. Statlander.
He should start bragging about that.
Sorry?
Statlander should start bragging about how she beat MJF.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know. I don't know how the TV guys would feel about the sort of mixed match sort of matches. Mixed, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go, Delirious, really quick.
The house always wins. Julia
This
Hart
is why you're not becoming
is
tag
taking
champ.
home that TBS championship because Statlander sucks.
Wow. Woohoo! This hot take brought to you by AFW.
Not a hot take. He's been talking to Bad Take Kate a little too much. That's all I'm saying.
He's been drinking the scissor. All right, let's go, Marty, really quick.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the way they've been building Julia Hart up. She kind of didn't seem like that big of a deal, but now she's a real contender. But I still think Statlander retains, and I'm jealous that Harry got a photo of Julia Hart.
Me too.
At some stage, they have to change that title at some stage soon, and I feel like there's no one else of any kind of real quality that's going to take it. If it's going to be anyone, it's going to be Julia, but it's just a matter of when. Maybe not tonight, but Full Gear maybe. Like, I don't feel like there's anyone else on the same level
as the
of
devil
Stat that can take that title. The women's division, like I said last week on the show, that women's division isn't the best, isn't stacked. And there's only like a few options, and I feel like any of the options already have kind of Jade's gone. So like I feel like Julia probably will end up being the person to take her, and I feel like Stat can be elevated. Then you can take Chris Statlander and put her in the world title picture, possibly dethrone Saraya, and see what happens then.
Could we get a sort of like like a false finish on this one where there's no winner, because I know Mercedes is due to come in. But I know Mariah May from Stardom is due. Is rumored to be coming to EW, so there's a few girls ready to come in and start changing up things, So, but was it maybe something happens in the match and nobody wins, and it protects both their sort of stature and what was it in the roster at the moment, with the undefeated and being a champion. Just a thought.
Mercedes?
A third party gets involved.
All right, guys, I hate to cut you off. We're running a little long here, so we got to get to the next match.
Yeah, let's go to the next match really quickly. Got the 4-team tag match. The Bucks, the Guns, Orange Cassidy and Hook, Lucha Brothers. Let's go with Canada Dry. Who are you picking, brother?
I think that the only match here that makes sense is FTR versus the Lucha Bros, because we haven't really seen them go against each other too much. So we've seen all the other ones, Hook and Orange Cassidy. I don't really see that happening. So I'm going with the Lucha Bros.
Okay, good pick. I digress. I'm going opposite. I am going Orange Cassidy and Hook. I don't know why. I just feel like this.
That's sometimes you got to go with your gut.
You got to go with the gut. GM Joe, your turn.
Hook and Orange Cassidy, just based off of FTR saying the other day, like, oh, we want to give some new tag teams something different. And the Bucks, we saw that a month and a half ago. The Guns, don't want to see that. Lucha Brothers, you got someone who's already the international champion at the moment. I think this is going to be Hook and Orange Cassidy, because the keywords are a title shot at any time.
Okay, we're running really late here, guys, so keep it under 30 seconds.
Yeah, Harry, really quick. Who are you picking?
It's a tight. I think you can't. I think the Young Bucks, we had that at Wembley against FTR, so I think that kind of rules them out. They've had their 3 matches. I think it's time to move on from that now. We don't need a fourth. Lucha Brothers, like Joe said, you've got Ray already who's the international champion, so I think that probably rules them out. And then it's it's a toss-up between the Guns and Hook and Orange Cassidy. I think I'm going to go with Hook and Orange Cassidy just because Orange Cassidy got the win on Wednesday night when everybody else said Penta's going to get the win. Orange got it and surprised everyone.
Yep. Alex, your turn.
Since the Bucks are in this match, this is officially my pee break. So
he declines to answer.
He declines to answer. Delirious, really quick.
I'm obviously going to go with Hook and Orange Cassidy because Hook is a fucking snack.
Watch the language here. We have sponsors.
Marty, your turn.
Guns up. Guns are winning.
Oh, the Guns. All right. Let's go to our last match. My God, seriously. Why? I don't even know why this is a match, and for some reason, there we go. We're talking Ricky Starks.
This is funny that this is our last match.
This is not going to be the main event. And the Dry, Starks versus Yuta. Who you going with?
Ricky Starks.
Yep, I'm going Starks as well. Nothing against Wheeler Yuta. He's been looking like $1 million. GM Joe, really quick.
Ricky Starks.
All right, short hose.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Ricky. Although I do think Wheeler needs to start winning at some point.
Yeah.
Then he's just there. For what reason? Just be the whipping boy.
Yep.
He does have to be built up at some point. But I think Ricky Starks needs to win more right now.
Yep, absolutely agree, Alex.
Starks.
All right, Delirious.
Daddy Starks.
There we go, Marty.
I'm going with Ricky Starks. These Danielson matches he's had has made him a star. He's a future star.
We're talking unanimous. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is our selections. That is our picks. Real quickly, youtube.com/Effin Wrestling. That's where you can watch us live. You can watch our replays. You can go and do whatever you want to do. ProWrestlingTees.com/Effin Wrestling. Wear our shirts. We have shirts, damn it. Start wearing them. Show the world who you support. On behalf of Canada Dry, GM Joe, Harry Shorthose, Delirious, Alex Haney, and the Effin World Champion, Marty, I am the JFB.
And sometimes in life, things are hard. Things don't always go your way. Sometimes you get knocked around, and you gotta just find a way to fight through it. You gotta find a way. You gotta reach for help. And you gotta pick yourself up. You gotta dust yourself off. Put one foot in front of the other and just keep fighting.
Hell yeah. Hit it. This has been an effing worldwide media production. You can find us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and others. Head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/effing wrestling. And while you're there, click like and subscribe. Want some swag? Head to our store at prowrestlingtees.com/effing wrestling. You can find all these links and much more at our awesome website, effingwrestling.com. As the JFB always says, you can book it.